evening. This is Don here, welcoming you back for another movie night review number 318 called Lane 9. Now this is a horror film, short film. So let's get into the movie night review right now. So this one is pretty jolting, okay? It's two co-workers who it's a guy and a girl, all right? They both work together. It is at a bowling alley, and there is it's 1979 Halloween party going on over at the at the bowling lanes, and some elder or older gentleman walks in and he starts screaming and standing in front of lane 9. People get it's like upsetting, unsettled a bit. Some people are like holding parties to it or like conversations about it. So the girl who works there, the female that works there, she's like really unsettled, to be honest. And her coworker, he is just very um kind of pepping it up a bit. It's like a pepping the spirit about it, the ambiance about it, and all kinds of stuff. And she's just like, "Yeah, I don't think that was a good thing. I think someone needs to check on the old man. Maybe he's dead or something, or maybe he has died." So he's like, "No, the guy. I'm pretty sure he just wandered off from a home, from one of those homes." So all in all, it is spooky, unsettling, and that does really happen. And something happens to one of them and the other, not at the same time. So you would just really have to watch it because there's a shocker at the end on how much of a gap that is on if you caught what was going on or not. But all in all, it is very spooky and just more unnerving than anything. All right. So tonight's subject for tonight is called labeling crimes. Now, on labeling crimes. Sorry about that. All right. So on labeling crimes, you would almost have to figure out what is going on as it's happening. Okay. If a person takes his gasp and another person takes his not gasp and someone screams and someone doesn't scream and the screen is shown and the camera isn't rolling, then somebody is the actor and somebody is the audience, but nobody knows when a person just walks up. Okay. So on the brightness of things, people are let's change the subject. I apologize. Let's go to on memories. On memories. Or unsettling, let's just unsettling vocabulary definitions. When a person doesn't know how to recognize why a person's vocabulary is so high, then they just don't really know how to do their movements or do their adjustments or any of that. So, on unsettling vocabulary definitions, you will always know that when a person isn't what they are supposed to be, it will always come up on that unsettling part. All right. Nothing goes the way it goes if they have locked and cued things to rhythm in a certain manner for them, knowing or not knowing what the thing is supposed to be. If the audience is supposed to see something, if the gack and not gack and the laugh and the not laugh and the gasp and not gasp, if there's a the in there a little bit, a person will go on rampage on the unsettling part, trying to define every single thing until their whole life is fuck itself. All right. There is nothing about that person. It looks just like those pins rolling in some kind of oil or water or just rolling in general, and out it goes and then it comes up again. That is just like the swirl of fuck and fuckery itself. It is the only thing. It's like air, and if you see it and if you don't, it's always um the gas fumes, and it looks like air, and if someone's sucking out of a pipe and saying, I know that I'm the person, those are the ones I'm talking about. On unsettling at the vocabulary and the definition rate, everybody would look at that person as a fucking penguin with helium sound and gas lighting you and farting at the same time. These women or men or whatever they are don't like you a bit. So on that part, everything is defined, everything is vocabularized, everything is word columned and columned up and going to the right and to the left, and nothing's getting stuck in the nasal, nothing is getting stuck under a New York accent, nothing is getting stuck under a Jersey accent, nothing is getting stuck in any kind of way until someone knows that a tongue is in their eyeball socket, literally talking while the lights are fucking out. Every single one of those are gone. They don't listen, they don't hear, they don't appear, they don't visualize, they don't visibility, they don't do any of that until someone comes in and says, who's Rolly Duck in the throat. Then as they all go away, like bowling balls, literally, as they all go away, if they come back up, they will only be the only ones up. Nothing is around that ever says I can make it and not make it at the same time that it's making it. So be at the right place at the right time. Always show up early. Don't ever let someone talk to you in a bad tone. Always be the good one and have a tone about you that only says today and now.